Oh, hello. I hope everything
Hello.
works.
Yep. How are you?
I'm stressed out. I'm trying to get everything together, and I didn't even start the game, and already my stream has dropped. I'm on 30 FPS. Like I don't know what's happening. Why is technology against me?
Breathe. Breathe. In and out. In and out.
Okay, don't crash on me.
The game just left the party. Yeah.
The game just crashed on me. I'm done. I'm done by now. Will you re-invite me? Is you in the lobby? Re-invite me. Once I look. Yeah, now I'm in. Just invite me to the game.
Why aren't you appearing in my stuff?
I'm in the chat. You can see me in chat.
Oh, there we are. Alright, I think I'm lobby master now.
Wait. Yeah, but how are you still? I heard we were streaming before that.
Yeah. Figured, you know, I'd touch it up early, get some people in, you know.
Okay. Let's go.
Start? Okay. Starting.
Hey, starting. Go. Hopefully everything works. I really hope everything works.
Are we live on the stream?
We should be live, though there is a delay. There is a delay.
Yeah, okay. Okay, just making sure. Where's my, Wait, we're in, Duckling Open 4, right? Yes.
Yes.
4. I want to see the, brackets. Are we walking on my stream, on my screen, right?
For now, yes.
Yeah, okay. Hello everyone, and welcome to another day of Sea Duckling Open. Number 4. In our first match of the day. Hold on. I had my stream in my other ear. That was a mistake. In our first match of the day, we have, in our northwest corner, longtime contender in our little tournament, Suprotivist.
Suprotivist, by the way.
Suprotivist, the pink Protoss, whose name is kind of difficult for everyone to pronounce for some reason. And his opponent, in the southeast, a new entry, if I'm correct.
Yes, for us, yes.
It is our blue Protoss, Haengin. Let's see what they're offering us. Starting off with an early scout.
I actually recognize Haengin's name from Olimolik, so that is very interesting. It's one of the Olimolik competitors joining us.
Cool. That should be great then. Both of our opponents pretty much going for the same. No, Haengin got some gas a little later.
Yeah, neither is going for like fast Nexus or anything.
Yeah.
Did both of them scout? Yeah, both of them probe scouted. So.
Yeah. They still have both of them have probes in the other one's base at the moment. And again, no, they're pulling their probes right now. Neither of them scanning for any shenanigans. Right? Oh, see, Suprotivist. No, that was a lazy scout. He did not
Yeah,
send
but
his.
I very well know the feeling of like, you saw the probe in your base and suddenly it's not there. Like, where did it go?
Yeah, yeah. I mean, that's what I'm saying. Suprotivist did not really scout all that well inside his base, and Haengin did not scout at all inside. So lucky for them, no one's going for any kind of weird shenanigans. Suprotivist now moving with 2 adepts to the other side of the map. Haengin is waiting with 2 stalkers, who are, by the way, a bit stronger than they used to be.
Mhm.
For those of you who are not aware, we are playing, as this is of course the case, with the new patch.
Yep.
It came
The
out
StarCraft shoot
years
slower,
ago.
but they are stronger now.
Let's see how they did that. Yep, looks like the stalkers very much on top of these 2 adepts.
They killed one.
Mm-hmm.
Second one is gonna try to get. Oh. 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 Well, 2 probes go down.
2 probes.
That's
Yes,
something.
that is.
That's
So,
something.
pretty damn
More
good
than
actually.
expected.
Considering he should not have gotten any for what he had, with 3 stalkers running around. Not bad, not bad at all. Okay, so both of them going for the second nexus, and again a little earlier. Let's see what they're planning here. Suprotivist adding some newfangled shield batteries. Remember those, kids? Back in my days, we had batteries. They were all over the place. Yes. Yes, they're back. And they are mean.
Were you actually following like Brood War tournaments back in the day?
I had the dream of becoming a pro for about, a week.
No, I was like just thinking like if like the StarCraft 2 shield batteries like are used in similar way as the ones in StarCraft 1 as in like pro games. Because I didn't really follow the pro games in Brood War, so I don't know how they use
As
them.
far as I can tell nowadays, they're sometimes they proxy them, you know. As far as I see, I'm not much of a boudoir expert, but I've seen them used in log macro games, in late games. You just set up on the other side of the map and just have yourself a little home base that's impenetrable, where your army can just go and you know that no one will follow you.
Haengin is getting a nice little scout on Suprotivist base.
Yes, but what I'm saying is that Haengin is not using any shield batteries while Suprotivist is filling his bases with them. He has 2 right here at the wall, which is not exactly a wall.
I mean, they're good for defense, so.
Yeah, it's very good. As far as I can tell, I don't know, I don't remember where we discussed it on the Duckling Discord, I think, that it makes probes very difficult to kill.
Yeah,
When you
like you
when
have
you
to
cheese
really
them.
target.
Yeah, you have to target them. You can just rely on the pot shots. Suprotivist is sending an imaginary oracle. While Haengin is going for a.
Yeah. Did he see this war prism with that oracle? I am not exactly sure. It passed it, but I don't know if he saw it. Okay, he's not overreacting to the oracle.
Scouting, and now Suprotivist is immediately noticing that Haengin has not adapted to the new patch, probably. Other than the fact that he's using a lot of stalkers.
We'll see. He did use the new observer ability, so that was pretty cool.
Oh, yeah, okay. And Blink stalkers are now much more powerful than they used to be, with their upgraded damage.
Oh, this is an elevator drop with the StarCraft.
Yep. Which, with stink blonkers, with stink blonkers. Yeah, that's a good name for them, I think.
Blonkers,
Kind of feels unnecessary for stink blonkers. Well, Suprotivist. Yep, they're sniping that forge. Suprotivist bringing his army. Well, if you see the units lost tab, yeah, got quite a bit for it.
Yeah, the thing is, Suprotivist got a third base in the meantime. No.
Yep,
Please no.
working up.
Please no. Please don't cut out. No. No. I might quit streaming at this point. Pause. How do I pause? Pause, please, for me. Pause. I don't remember what's the hotkey for pause. Pause. I don't have pause.
What?
Can you pause? Can you pause for...
What's the hotkey for pause?
I don't have it! Fuck! I'm not referee, so I can't talk to them.
I'm not ever either.
Fuck. Well, rip then.
Well,
Well, this is already going amazing, isn't it?
yeah.
This is why you need a referee, because like we can't talk to them at all. Why am I organizing tournaments? I'm falling apart with this.
Relax.
Okay. What is happening here?
Well, the both of them seem to have relaxed a little. Maybe they're waiting for an intervention from us.
I don't know. I can't talk to them because nobody made me a referee. Actually, it was your part, I think, to make me a referee.
Yeah. That's why you don't make me the the lobby master.
After this game, I'm gonna change some stuff because this is
Yeah.
bad.
Can you whisper to them?
No. I can't do anything in that regard. Oh well then. I'm gonna play like this. But seriously, I always thought the pause is in the menu, but maybe because I'm observer and not referee.
No, it's because we're observers. We can't.
We can do
pause
anything, literally.
I clicked everything. Well, we have Haengin moving in with a warp prism.
Yeah, some zealot harass. See how that will do. With the shield battery in. The SimCity is pretty good for the zealots.
Killing, killing three probes.
And a pylon. For 4 zealots, okay, I guess.
Yeah. Yeah, it's not bad.
Yeah,
I lost mining times moving the armies from.
Yeah. This is a huge ball of Starkers. Sorry. Just full Starkers on Haengin's side.
Yeah. Right, so Suprotivist seems to have had enough of this and is just moving across the map. Taking a 4th base and stepping on the gas. Haengin doesn't seem too eager to go to a 4th base. Suprotivist sending an illusionary scout here, while holding the middle. Suprotivist usually very happy to just sit there and macro. If you let him. And so far, even though Well, looks like they're engaging. Zealots tanking in the front there. Archons are going head to head. What's a Suprotivist with all that line of immortals? As soon as it gets in range of those blink stalkers, they just eat them up. Haengin seems to have backed off. Kind of gave up on this expansion. The natural.
You can't really do that though. Like, yeah,
Yeah,
Supra,
it's pretty much his only
much
mining base.
damage. And like Supra was taking a 4 behind it as well.
Yeah. No, Haengin was way behind. He let Suprotivist get way too far ahead.
Okay.
Let's apologize for misadventures.
First, let me change. I'm just setting everything too low. I don't even care.
The settings? Yeah, oh yeah, I definitely set them to low.
Yeah, we'll see if that helps because like I
No,
I don't get that much like drops during the replays cast. I do get the drops only during live cast, and I'm not sure why. Okay, also somebody asked for game sounds. Because I do have game sound pretty low.
Yeah, that's on your end.
I do have game sound pretty low because to hear Yaku, I always have to set everything very much up. So then the rest kills my ears.
Alright, so far, by the way, we have in the first round.
You know what? I'm gonna restart Discord as well. Just restart everything, just in case.
Technical difficulties.
And I'm back.
Resolving. Welcome back, crew.
Still alive. Wait. Okay. Attention to Ire. Let's go. But many Protoss players like Ascension to Ire actually. Probably because of the.
Like, it has Ire in the name.
Yes, because of the Ire in the name.
That's as rational as any decision in this game could be. You'd be surprised. It's their homeworld.
Probably late. Okay. Now I'm gonna make myself a referee so I can actually do things.
Yeah.
Oh dear. This tournament is going great so far.
Yes, gold level casting, people. That's what it is.
Yeah. I mean, the thing is, like, it's one thing to, like, just cast the tournament, or one thing to, like, just observe the tournament, but, like, when you have both to, like, make sure everything works and make sure like the cast goes well and make sure the stream goes well.
That's the that's the trick with it.
Yeah.
Because casting and observing is not that difficult. Because
I mean, it is difficult. Like it's something. It's something you just.
There are always stuff you
at.
miss. Yeah. The stuff you miss and stuff like that, but it's not that difficult because it's still the same thing. You're still looking at the same thing, and it's the trouble is when you start to do 5 different things,
and then like all those 5 things that just decide not to work.
Yeah, that's always fun.
So like appreciate all the content creators who do that because this is actually difficult as hell.
Yeah, that's what I said after the first cast I did. I was like, oh whoa, I have so much more respect for TB now for doing shoutcraft like basically on his own with like a caster, like just a random caster, just casting. Okay, yeah, but he's doing the whole crap. I mean, granted, he has Olivia behind the stage, so
that is why that is why she is there because like she can handle the players themselves and then like yeah. I mean, they are still like communicating between each other and stuff. Like it's not like she's just on her own.
Yeah, I know.
But yeah, like it's pretty hard to like get everything right. And even then, like TP does mistakes as well. Like when he's like revealing a player, and like suddenly he just turns the wrong screen. Like, that happens.
No, I did not intend to say that. Yeah,
it's hard. It's hard.
Yeah, but it's fun. You get used to it, and also people don't really mind all that much, to be honest. Yeah. As long as you make it fun.
Oh yeah. But yeah, we're waiting for the players right now because they want a minute of break. And hopefully there will be no lags. I literally set like everything to low, like just low.
Yeah, I don't think graphics shouldn't be too much of a problem because
like I don't know why.
I mean, it might be a problem because it overloads your streaming, which then clogs up the gameplay. That could be like, it overloads your CPU or something, but
my CPU seems fine though. That's the thing.
But yeah, but it shouldn't have too much of an effect on on gameplay itself, on lag.
Yeah. Like, my CPU is fine because my CPU is kind of pretty strong, but like just something in the connection seems to be dying, and I'm not sure why.
Right. I think they're ready, the players.
Okay. Let's go. I'm a referee. Okay, good. I'm a referee.
You need a whistle.
Haengin just said that he's playing some Hearthstone sometimes. That's why his StarCraft may not be the best. Please. For a moment, OBS was just showing me black screen. I got worried. God.
All right, are we in the game?
Let's go.
Let's go. Welcome back to this. Make sure you have the score and thing. On ascension to Ire, LE, which stands for Little Embarrassment, is our the red Protoss. It is Haengin. And in the southeast is our ever pink Protoss, Suprotivist. Currently up 1 in the series. Both of them now defending their homeworld.
Yeah.
Usually when there's a Protoss player, I say they are defending their homeworld. but this time,
They're,
which one is
just
the
back. They're just back to the tribe wars.
yeah,
When all the
tribal
Protoss,
wars?
when all the Protoss were fighting each other.
Sends his probe a little earlier. We noticed that in the first game as well. His probe got to Suprotivist's base much earlier. Yeah, assaulting the extractor thingy. A simulator? No, it's a simulator, not an extractor. The refinery thingy, the gas place, the gas extractor. Yep. A friendly smile there. Let's see if any of them are planning any shenanigans. Suprotivist getting a good look. Haengin getting a good look. It's probe versus probe in this race to cheese. Who will make the cheese faster?
Look at Suprotivist base. Like the
yeah,
the Nexus was
we have
denied.
a pylon block.
Nexus was denied.
Yes, we have had a short pylon block. Very annoying. Very annoying. Very naughty. Suprotivist stealing some resources for his trouble. And sending a zealot, an early zealot, to do something. Haengin already has 2 stalkers waiting in line.
I should deal with that.
I don't really understand what that zealot was thinking, to be honest.
Yeah, I mean, he does see that Haengin doesn't have a base yet, so that is some information. At least.
Yeah, but waste a zealot on that. When you have a probe, you can leave a probe there. It's not. I don't. Well, who am I to judge?
I mean, probe brings you minerals. They're quite valuable.
Well, Suprotivist again going for a 2 battery assembly here. That is natural. And again, skipping the batteries, skipping the second base for quite a while now. Looks like he's
and a proxy pylon.
Assembling a proxy here.
Yeah, that may be just.
And sending some stalkers across the map.
That may be some kind of a blink all-in, maybe?
Yep, a stink blonkers. Look at that. Stink is already... I didn't even mean to say that last time. Stink is already halfway there.
Beautiful. And some slow warpings.
Yeah. Yeah, they can be slow if you don't know they're coming. Although, Suprotivist should be pretty damn well aware that there's no base here. And, what's he preparing? He's preparing a warp prism. 2 more gases.
The Suprotivist has only 1 observer, which was at his base. I don't know if it still is. Yeah, it's still at his base, so like he doesn't know what Haengin is doing right now. Well, now he does.
Yeah. Now it's here.
And those batteries are
stink blonkers. They are stinking. They are stinking.
Oh, the warp prism.
Is it? Yep. A jump on the.
No, the warp prism
was not enough. Was not enough.
But yeah, Supra will not defend his base, probably.
Yeah.
Yeah, the Immortal won't be out. The Immortal was denied. So those Starkers just can do what they want.
Yeah, and those batteries were also uncharged. If they don't have a pylon, can they still
no.
use the charge? No.
No.
Right.
They're useless.
That's good to know.
And once again, the pylon is killed, so the Immortal won't be out. Like, all Supro has is the Stalkers and some probes.
Yeah, everything in his own blink is delayed. Everything. How are we doing on probes? You have 19, 21, 22, 25 probes killed. 27, 29.
Yeah.
And
GG.
We're 1-1. Well done. Well done. Very, very, very nicely made piece of cheese there. Stalkers are much more powerful in this update. Let me pull up those stats, which I've prepared earlier. Where is it? Where is it? Stalker. Yep. Damage is changed from 10 plus 4 against armored to 15 plus 6 against armored. So that's a huge increase in damage. Weapon speed was reduced though, which I also saw CranKy mention that in his YouTube clip of Blink Stalkers. He was jumping to get what was it? An Overlord or a Medivac, I think. Just like Haengin was trying to do now with the Warp Prism. And he found that you get a lot less shots. So those things can get away from a blink on.
Okay. So that's pretty interesting.
Yeah. It's not the first time I see something escape these stalkers, because they just don't get those couple of extra shots.
I wonder if that can be improved if someone has really good micro. Probably whatever they are chasing gets out of range in time.
I suppose you need to make sure that you blink closely enough under them that you would still get that extra shot. You also receive, it says they receive +2 base damage per level of proto weapon upgrade. I'm not sure how that's different than what it was before. How much did they get before?
I'm not sure. I don't remember the numbers.
Yeah, they didn't say if it's an increase or a decrease. And who the hell remembers all this stuff?
Well, casters do. Fairly often. Players often do as well.
No. They have notes. I know them. I've seen.
You know
I've
what?
seen it.
You know
they
what?
Have notes.
Ask Fear Dragon. I'm sure he knows.
Well, this has a +2 if well, the
Also, no, you know who actually knows? You know who actually knows all the stats? The map editors. They actually know all of these.
Yeah. These would probably be the people.
The map makers. By the way, did you see the original version of Blackpink?
The what?
The original version of the map Blackpink.
Nope.
It was made by Avex, however you read that. I'm butchering everybody's names probably. But for the ladder, he uploaded a version which was didn't have any custom textures and so on. But later on he uploaded the proper version of Blackpink, and it has a Korean
the director's
flag.
edition.
It has a Korean flag somewhere, there is Diva on posters and stuff. It's pretty good. I mean, it was
probably
called,
watered it down a little.
I mean, the map name is called after a Korean band, so checks in.
Oh, hey there, Phoenix. Phoenix is in chat. Light VIP defeating Yakuzaku 2-0.
Oh, what a surprise!
We did not get to.
Okay, we're going into game.
We did not get to parody Yakuzaku's
maybe later.
Incredible introduction skills. Maybe we'll use them on Light VIP if he survives Lumia.
Oh yeah, I mean he was pretty close last time. No.
Yeah. I gotta admit, he gave Lumia a running fight. a fighting chance? No. A fight. A, a decent fight. A decent fight? No. It's a. Never mind. Back to our two Protosses. On Blackpink LE, which stands for
Low economy.
low economy, is our red Protoss. It is Haengin. And to the northeast, our always, as ever, pink Protoss, Suprotivist. Both currently up 1, down 1, equal 1 in the series. In this ace match. It'll be interesting to see how Suprotivist is going to react to Haengin showing his all-in cards.
So last map was Ascension. Wait.
Mhm.
No, because I'm thinking, because like Suprotivist picked a bit bigger map this time, and like
Mhm.
I'm wondering if he was thinking like about the fact that last time he got like pretty much a blink all in.
Mhm.
Maybe he's thinking about this as well, but like I'm trying to remember what other maps are in the pool and like how big are they. Because they use
What?
the two maps we know, the Odyssey and Ascension to Io. Like this is first of the new maps.
So far, by the way, I don't think Suprotivist got to make so much use of his batteries so far.
He did once. He did once, like when his probes were
When
harassed.
yeah, when his probes were harassed, but even then, kind of what's the cost of that thing? Let's see, I have it. Where is it? Yep. Shield battery cost 75 mineral. For 75 minerals,
That's worth it. Like
yeah,
it's less than the
definitely,
cannon.
definitely for that. Yeah, it's actually in some cases it might be way more effective than a cannon. You know, Haengin again going for 2 stalkers at the door. Suprotivist again sending 2 adepts instead of the 1 zealot.
Oh.
I
mean, last time the two adepts didn't get much done.
And
I mean,
Suprotivist
one of them
taking
did get
unnatural.
kills. Yeah, Suprotivist is
Yeah.
usually expanding faster than Haengin, I think.
Yeah, I'm just trying to see if Haengin is going for another all-in shenanigan. Yep. Haengin
Hard to say
pulling
yet.
up the probes, getting 1 probe.
Two actually.
No, they didn't get. No, they did
3.
2. Just 3. 4.
Or the gas
4
probes. The
probes.
gas probes were still there.
Yeah. There's always someone. You tell everyone to get out of the school, and there's always a couple of kids.
Yeah, they just didn't hear the
There's
alert.
always now we're just sitting there, playing cards. Well, Haengin going for a second base, so probably not going for 1 base all in. Still has a chance though, if he cancels that next charge. Alright. Getting that observer quite early. Yeah. Don't usually see Protoss players getting observers that quickly. Getting 2 of them actually. He wants to see what's coming. Yeah, Suprotivist denying an extra scud. Did Haengin actually think this will be this will get in? Suprotivist with 3 batteries.
Yeah, this time.
Okay.
But it's still one pylon. Like, if Haengin once again comes in
Yeah.
and snipes that pylon, like, those batteries will be useless.
Exactly. I do remember you can target buildings with it. You just have to do it manually. So
Yes.
you can target the pylon with the batteries.
Actually, I kind of want to see that now, like all those 3 batteries just targeting that
Yeah,
one pylon.
yeah, Haengin also getting some batteries in the front line here. Sending that observer to see what's what. Suprotivist making immortals. Haengin doesn't seem to be going for immortals. He's just now starting his Twilight Council. So he's definitely not going for Blink Stalkers anytime soon. It'll be quite a while.
Something interesting. Like Suprotivist is ahead a whole 10 workers
Mm-hmm.
above Haengin. Like that faster Nexus just give him a lot of economy.
Yeah, and he also killed 6 probes.
Yeah, that's
Haengin.
true.
Yeah,
But like also because of that Nexus of Haengin was
yeah,
much later.
exactly. And like we said, Suprotivist likes macroing, so give him an advantage and he'll take it. He'll come at you with more immortals than you can handle. And he's already building them up.
Something I noticed about Haengin is that he usually sneaks in an observer to Suprotivist base. Like
By the
he
way,
knows pretty well what's going on.
Suprotivist setting up a Dark Shrine here and getting a Warp Prism.
Yeah, that's gonna be a drop. Just curious, what is it gonna be, like DT drop or is it gonna be Archon drop?
Yeah, I don't know. Strangely enough, Haengin getting Blink earlier than Suprotivist, even though he dropped down his Twilight Council when Suprotivist already had his. Well, Suprotivist moving out on the map. Looks like he's getting that Warp Prism for reinforcements rather than drops. Or nope, looks like he's moving for dropping. I'm not sure if Haengin saw that moving out.
Me neither.
It was looking at the third base location rather than the entrance to the base, and we have our Warp Prism coming in with a good timing for ground weapons level 1 with DTs splitting up.
One thing about a cannon versus a shield battery. Shield battery is not a detector as far as I know.
Yeah, no.
So a DT is gonna have some fun time here.
Yeah, he did get the first DT. He's also attacking at the front here.
But there are the 6 probes that it went down. He just killed the adepts.
It looks like the drop at the back of the base did a hell of a lot more damage, and getting the evacuation of probes.
Yeah, he's making another observer. Now he kills the DT.
Did he snipe the observer?
I think the observer was just not in the main base. Like it was at the front.
Somehow he killed the first DT. I don't know how he detected it.
I think he might have not expected the second one, really. I am not sure.
Right. It'd be nice to see on the replay, because he split two DTs. One went into the base and one went towards the natural.
I think that's what he wanted to do.
The one that wants to watch the natural was immediately sniped by the army it was trying to walk through.
Oh, a disruptor. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
But Supra already has a third base set up.
Yeah, setting up, but yeah, much earlier.
Yeah, economically, like Haengin is in a bad spot.
Yeah, Suprotivist is ready to saturate that base as well immediately. He's already mining. Getting those Zelnaga towers up. And Haengin, I'm not. Let's see what that observer there sees. He sees the main army. and not much else that's very important.
Yeah, Haengin is liking his part.
Yeah. Now he's taking
By the
third,
way,
but
by the way, I have to agree with something somebody mentioned with that new skin. It's sometimes hard to tell an Immortal and Stalker apart.
the
like
what?
Immortal and Stalker, like when they're in the ball, like look at this ball, look at this ball. Which are
Yeah.
Stalkers and which are Immortals? Tell me.
Yeah, that's what also problem with skins.
I mean, that's a part.
I mean, they're
problem
cool.
with
I
skins
agree. I
if they're
agree
not
that they're
right.
cool. I agree that they are cool, but yeah, the red ones, they're all. It's just a piece of machinery with red on it.
I mean, I don't think the skin itself is bad. It's just that like those two units
No,
just look
it's
too
difficult.
similar.
Yeah, it's very confusing, especially if you look at the clump of Suprotivist's army.
Yeah,
It's
you can
very easy to see.
Yeah, you can
It's
easily
very easy
tell.
to tell the difference.
And that is, as we know, very important. Like the immortal count is like really important for the
Yeah,
fight.
and also when you want to target them and realize where they are and what range they are on. Yeah, and this is the effect of camouflage. You know, when you don't know the difference between a clump of armed soldiers and a tank, your camouflage is working.
Sapper is
Suprotivist.
using the observer ability as well.
Yeah. I want to see what is. Yeah, he sees the main army. When that moves and where it's at, he's bringing an illusion to see exactly what is up. By the way, do you see it on your end when I
When you go
when
to
I
first
switch?
person view? No.
Yeah. No. Okay. You just see the screen position.
Yep.
And not even the cursor, so I can just point at things and say, "Look at that."
Nope. I tell you what, you can't even ping.
I can't even ping.
Because we are on WCS Game Hard, and that doesn't allow pinging.
Yeah. Wah, 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 wah. Wait, you're probably not even hearing the same music that I'm hearing.
Probably, especially since I have music off, actually.
Yeah.
Should I turn that on?
Yeah, for the viewers.
Nice. Have music.
If they only have me to hear, or you, it's you know, with all due respect to our lovely, luscious voices.
No, because normally... Oh, that was an observer snipe. Normally I don't play music as I play the game, because I often have like some other music on, or I'm on a call with someone, so like I want to hear.
Well, Supportive is taking fourth base, microing up.
Yeah,
Yeah, Supportive is
good.
yeah,
Also the
Supportive
upgrade.
is way more on upgrades, way more on army, way more on workers. And again, unless he gets very lucky, he's not going to do much.
Yeah, despite all the differences, like the biggest issue is the economical difference, but like in terms of army, it's not that obvious. It's not that obvious because of the disruptors, and like if you get really good shots, you can still turn this around.
Yeah, like
it's more the economy
you need
issue.
if he gets lucky, lump of stuff. But even then, the immortals with disruptor shots, because they'll be at the back. And also, by the way, disruptor shots now blow up as they come in contact with the enemy.
Yeah.
So we can just decide when they blow up. It's more like the banelings.
Yeah, so that will be hard.
If you send a zealot to intercept them, and to attack at the front, they'll tank all these disruptor shots, and then you're left with nothing. You're left with a giant ball of gas and minerals that does nothing in the fight. For all that cooldown.
He has quite a few of them, so like if he clears the front zealots, like maybe he can get to like stalkers, and then you have just the immortals there. I'm not sure about the archons.
You need to catch Suprotivist very much off guard and to get that.
Yeah, Haengin is trying to get his 4th base.
Mm-hmm. Again, very much behind Suprotivist.
They're actually almost even in workers now.
Mm-hmm. Except Suprotivist is fully efficient with his saturation. He's not oversaturated anywhere.
Except the main. Okay, Sapro is going in.
That's not oversaturated. That's just
Sapro is going in.
yeah. Right, breaking the rocks is a line of zealots getting blocked. Yep. See,
Yeah, those
all the
were
zealots
not
disappear,
the best shots.
and yeah, he pretty much unloaded with these disruptors, and now he's pushing them back, and they're useless in the fight. And all these immortals,
that's not
the
bad.
immortals are now left alone, but it's still a
Yeah.
gigantic clump of immortals.
Yeah,
And look at that.
I feel like
that nexus disappeared.
exactly. I feel like maybe
Suprotivist,
he shouldn't
take
have
yours.
sent like all of the disruptor shots at once.
Yeah.
Like he just sent one after another.
He sent them like it was the old patch, the old disruptors, because that would have went through the zealots. Yeah, and Suprotivist takes that serious. And will now go up against Salivanth,
Yep.
who defeated Milk and Cookies 2-0. Is Light VIP and Lumia started or?
Let me see. I don't see them in the chat, so probably. Yep, they're playing.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay. Who is up? Who is up? Who is up? I mean, we could follow Milk. Milk and Haengin, or we could follow Suprotivist and Salivanth.
Yeah, we could follow Suprotivist and Salivanth. If they're ready to start.
Next. I'm thinking. Which one do we go for? Which one do you want to cast?
Let's go with Salivanth and Suprotivist.
Okay.
I'd rather follow the
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
the upper bracket. Let the lower bracket sort itself, calmly. Let's
Okay.
not pressure people.
Okay. I kind of want to cast Milk, and I don't know if you can beat Haengin. Like, I don't know.
Well, I do want to cast Yakuzaku just for the sake of one shenanigan that we want to do, but and we have a results from Lumia versus Light VIP. Lumia showing Light VIP the door with 2-0. Ooh. Yes. Yes.
Okay, so
Let's go with Suprotivist and Salivanth. Follow it after the upper bracket.
yeah, Haengin is giving.
Haengin has a
updates.
Haengin has a sense of humor.
Apparently, like his fuel for this tournament is a hot 6. So.
Hey, wait! Didn't Don't say it on stream. They didn't pay us.
Wait, what?
They didn't pay us. They're not. They're not a sponsor. They can be. I mean.
No, first we were supposed to get Tropicana, right?
Oh yeah, Tropicana orange.
Sparkling.
What was sparkling? Sparkling.
Okay.
Yeah, Korean advertisements. They're a sight to behold.
There's special. But like the meme started from a normal ad, but like this year I think it's this year or maybe somehow later. They just made even weirder one.
Well, you know, they're advertisers. They go with with the flow. If something works, lean on it.
I'm just changing some stuff. Don't mind me. Good. Everything's good. Everything's working.
I die. Click, 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 click. Everything okay? Everything okay? Did anything blow up? Nothing blew up.
Okay, we have a moment.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, the players need a minute. So we can discuss the latest update. So far, we've only seen Protoss. So wait, what race is Salivanth?
Oh,
Do you know?
I actually don't know. I actually don't know because Salivanth is actually one of those who sign up at the very last moment, so I didn't get the chance to look at the race.
Mm-hmm.
Seems like he's a Protoss.
And oh, okay, so we get to discuss more Protoss. Let's see what else. What did we not see this time? We didn't have any carriers. The cost of interceptors has risen from 10 to 15. That's something that you only see important in base trade situations where that kind of cost is getting really insane.
Yeah, the funny part, people are saying that the interceptor changes at this point are pretty much like the bunker build time. Like they just keep changing it, and it doesn't really influence anything all that much.
Yeah, because it's what are you going to do? Not buy these interceptors? You're already paying a carrier, and now instead of having 8 interceptors that cost 800, you have 8 interceptors that cost 1200.
So, I mean, it is a difference. It's just that they change it like
no, it's not
all the time.
I mean 80. I mean 80 and 120. 800. So it's it adds 40 mineral costs to a full. Not even a full, because you get four interceptors for free already, right?
I am not sure. I am not Protoss.
I may be. I may be thinking of Wings of Liberty stuff here, so.
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah, so look, it's not that big of a deal for a Protoss who can afford an army of carriers. It doesn't change the time of the time it takes to build them. It doesn't change their combat effectiveness. It changes a minor effect on the economy. But Colossus has changed quite a bit. Thermal lance has been increased from 6 to 7. The range, I mean. Damage reduced a little. But got an increase in light against light. And also the cost of thermal lance was reduced a little, so that's nice.
Oh, Light is saying that apparently Lumia proxy raxed him.
But we actually saw him. He did it against Kashim in the first CranKy Duckling, Sea Duckling Open. In the final. That's how we won the final. That's how we got our first champion. He 4 racks proxied Kashim.
Okay then.
We haven't seen any High Templars either, which now have their own weapon, so they don't just move into a whole bunch of enemy and kill themselves after. I kind of like to see how the strategic recall on the mothership will affect things.
Yeah, like I haven't seen them like use all the recalls and stuff.
Because yeah, because you can now cheese with the mothership, get reinforcements in, get stuff from there to here. It's kind of like the what's it called from Wood Wars, the Arbiter. Which could teleport a whole bunch of unit to its own location, and then keep them invisible.
Yeah, I really wanna see like some kind of recall action, like with all the new abilities. I haven't seen that yet.
And Chronobus, by the way, is now costing energy again. It's not automatic. Alright, welcome to Catalyst LE, which stands for Little Effect. To the southeast, we have our blue Protoss, Salivanth. And his opponent, to the northwest, the ever-pink Protoss, Suprotivist. Haven't seen Salivanth in this tournament either, I think. Yes.
Yeah, he's a new one.
He's a new one. Let's see how they fare against Suprotivist, one of our veterans by now. He was in all of them, right?
Yeah, I think he played in each of in each of Duckling Opens.
So far, they're pretty much a mirror build. Salivanth setting out a scout a little earlier. Yeah, they seem to be Salivanth. No, they're both getting a single gate. Salivanth checking the northeast. It's just looks like he's planning something.
I'm still getting lags. I don't know why. Oh god.
On my end it looks fine, so
That's
I'm
weird.
not sure.
Weird.
It could be graphic lags, so
No. Like it disconnects me from Battle.net server, and I don't know why.
oh. Well, it doesn't seem to affect my end, so
So hopefully it doesn't affect the players.
So hopefully it doesn't affect the player, because that's the real embarrassment.
Yeah.
And Salivanth going for a Robo proxy. That's tasty.
And that's a something new for sure. I mean, new. I've seen
Yeah,
it before.
it doesn't happen very often. Usually, you proxy. You proxy an oracle, or you
Yeah,
proxy
Stargates are
some
much more
gateways, and
popular.
just yeah,
Also,
because you can warp into them. A robo doesn't give you that.
so I
warping.
haven't seen much of this map yet, so like, we'll see how this
Yeah, I
goes.
haven't either. The rusty map, the rustic map, and
Once again, the two adepts.
so let's see if Suprotivist gets the idea. So far, he sees pretty normal stuff here, I think.
Oh, he focused the probes. Okay.
Yeah, he's good.
Yeah, 3
He
kills.
got three kills for
It's
2.
okay, I guess.
It's okay, but he doesn't. I'm wondering if he suspects this proxy.
He may be. He may be, because there's not much in.
Yep. He's suspecting.
Salivanth
Look at
days.
that.
Yeah.
Look at that. And hello.
Yep.
And now you know. And
What?
knowing is half the battle.
What else is building there? What else is this? It's just. Ah, it's a gateway. Okay,
It's a
so
gateway,
it's
yeah.
probably just gonna be like StarCraft Immortal.
And a warp prism to juggle. Maybe we'll get to see they supposedly added a new effect for warp prism
Oh.
picking things up. And they're engaging.
Yeah, let's see how those shield batteries actually have.
Salivanth losing one stock. Yeah, those stalkers are basically tanking for the Immortals. The Immortals unscathed so far, taking down them pylons, making the batteries useless.
I'm not sure if it's needed to focus so much on killing the batteries. Like, seems like Salivanth kinda wanna siege Sapro. Also, Sapro
Yeah,
is supply blocked actually. Oh. Yep.
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 And we have a GG and Salivanth takes game number 1.
Yeah, like killing all the pylons actually supply blocked him, so he wouldn't be able to fight anyway.
Yeah, the batteries. If there's no units around them, there's no point in doing anything with them. Just wasting time. By the way, I'm hearing an echo of myself on your Discord.
Do you?
Yeah.
Shouldn't be. That is weird.
Not that I mind listening to my own voice, but
Shouldn't be hearing yourself. I don't know how that happens.
it freaks me out. Yeah, I forgot to open chat, so I haven't been catching up on it.
Yeah, let me suggesting changing some settings. Might have to do that.
You may have to drop your bitrate in OBS and.
Oof. Actually, let me restart the stream now, because I don't like how much it's lagging. Or should I just finish this series and then restart?
If you're not changing the settings, there's no point in.
No. I wanna change the setting.
Okay.
You can do it when stream is live as well. Really? Really?
I don't think so. Changing bitrate while the stream is live, I don't think you can. It doesn't let you.
Okay. I'm gonna try and see what happens. I mean.
Try it.
Okay. Where is it? What should I set it to? I have bitrate 4000 now.
What's your upload speed? Do you know?
I don't remember exactly.
I think you can reduce it to 3000 and still be good.
I mean, let's see. Let's see what happens on 3.
It pretty much depends on your upload speed.
Okay. Let's try.
And,
let's
and
try
what
3.
kind of
Let's try
and what
3000.
kind of resolution you're going for.
Let's say 3000 and just see what happens.
Mm-hmm.
Gonna see.
No, that should help.
Oh. Okay.
Okay, that's one way to put it. Ascension to
Uh-huh.
ascension to bullcrap. Let's call it that.
Yeah, you can tell someone is really happy with that map.
Yeah.
Hey, I thought Protoss liked those maps.
Well,
not.
like I said, it's their homeworld. Well, the last time he got cheated there, so maybe now he changed his mind.
Maybe.
And looks like we are sensing some Suprotivist weakness here. And like I said, it seems to be relying a lot of these batteries, and Protoss aren't playing into that.
Okay, let's go. Okay, hopefully everything is fine now.
And this time, those batteries really did work against him because. Hold on.
Okay.
Oh, sorry, had a phone here. Wanted to wait until he shuts up. We're back on Ascension to Ire, LE, which stand for Living La Vida Excelsior.
Oh, Sapro.
Oh, wait,
Somebody
no,
is tilted.
No.
Somebody is tilted.
Oof. Oof. Nope,
Wow.
no.
Wow.
Yes, on Ascension to Ire to the northwest, we have our. How should I say it?
Yeah, how should
BM Protoss. That would be the polite way to say it. BMing Protoss. Suprotivist.
the tilted Protoss, I would say. No, he's actually tilted. Like if you look, he just caught all of his probes and tried to beat the gas. Like he's just tilted right now. Happens.
Yeah.
Happens.
Yeah, I know. I'm trying not to be, not to play into it and make fun of it. And in Southeast, currently up one in the series is a blue Protoss, Salivanth.
I'm doing double gas. That's gonna be interesting. And double gateway.
He's gassing up. And,
this is gonna be pretty interesting. Both have double gateways and double gas.
Let's
This is
see
gonna be aggressive.
What Suprotivist sees and how he reacts.
Did Salivanth actually scout?
Yeah, he's scouting now.
Okay.
There's a probe in.
So they both know.
Base.
They both know what's happening.
Yeah. Yeah, Salivanth getting that gas a little bit early. A bit more gas, a bit more early.
We'll see what they go for. Okay. So far, safety stalkers for Salivanth. I guess.
Mm-hmm. Although he seems to be using it to get, so far, to go into Blink Stalkers very,
Okay,
No,
both are
sorry.
getting stalkers.
I'm confusing the previous series. See, this is what happens when everyone's a Protoss. My brain...
Too much Protoss.
my brain... Too much Protoss. Although I actually like PvP.
Okay, shield battery is a good choice here. And Salivanth just expands. He's scouting for proxies, I think. Yeah, just in case. All of them are actually scouting, I think.
Yeah, he still has a Suprotivist probe right in his base here.
Yeah,
He's
the
natural.
probe in the Natura.
Proverbial probe in the natural, as they say.
Like, we've actually seen Suprotivist. I think it was actually this map where he put like a pylon and a gate in somebody's Natura.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
But this probe is not gonna live to do that.
Yeah. I think he just waited to see if it's gonna be a one base all in or is.
Yeah, like I feel like it just started very tense, like you know, with how nervous Sapro was, and like both of them were like ready to jump on each other with the stalkers and stuff, but like
Exactly.
they both expanded.
Salivanth
Fine.
as a operating second base, much earlier than Suprotivist. And we have two stalkers coming in with a bit of a poke, just to see what's what.
Yeah, it's
And
just
now he
confirming.
confirms-
Just
and
confirming.
confirming that Suprotivist has a base. And yeah, moving right back up. Not taking any damage there. So far, only one probe loss for Suprotivist. And
And that was the scouting probe, so it's okay.
yeah. Salivanth getting some observers. So is Suprotivist. Yeah, we're starting to see a hell of a lot more observers.
But Suprotivist was always using a lot of observers. Actually, something he has
Yeah,
been doing a lot was like putting an observer in opponent's base, like right above their army.
Yeah, but this time they're coming out way earlier than usual. Usually Protoss, they don't like bring, even in PvP, they don't like to bring observers. You know the usual scramble when you see in PvP, someone using DTs and the other one, wait, I don't even have a robotics facility.
Yeah.
And this time we're seeing them, bringing them all up way early.
Wait, are they both scouting the hallucination? They are. Yeah, they are.
Yeah.
Just passing each other.
No, Salivanth also using an observer. I keep calling them drones or probes or overseers. It's
Close
the
enough.
O's. The O's are killing me. Yes, he's keeping an eye on this. This looks like a preparation for Blink Stalker, but I don't see any Blink, so...
I don't know. But it looks like it's gonna be Ground Army again, like Stalker Immortal.
they're both getting Zerg Zealot charge. Yes, Zergling speed.
Yeah,
Zealot speed.
Don't worry. Yaku yesterday was calling Zerglings Zealots.
I know, I've seen that. I've witnessed that magnificent moment. I chuckled.
Did you hear the intro that was dedicated to you though?
No, I don't think so. I think I missed that.
You have to check the VOD.
Okay.
Meanwhile, Sapro has a third base. Like his Natura was later than Salivanth, but his third is faster.
Yeah, he's And
Hold
Salivanth getting that blink. That stink blockers. But Suprotivist is going to be with an upgraded weapons. And let's see. No, they're equal on Immortals. They're pretty equal on Immortals. Salivanth getting a few Archons as well. And Salivanth moving on. Moving in, moving out. And also taking a third base. Way later than that. What it is.
Yeah, but
Pretty much plopped it down when Suprotivist finished his.
But with this much force, he may be able to like destroy the third base if Suprotivist doesn't react in time. Like he's scouting with the hallucination, but he doesn't see the army.
He could easily recall to the Nexus. How much energy does it take? Where are my stats? Where are my stats? I need my stats.
He's coming in.
Nexus. Mass recall. 50 energy cost. He has energy here.
Yeah, but does he remember that he can? Like,
Do it.
Nope.
No.
Nexus goes down.
Like,
I think.
Where's my mothership core? Where's my hotkey? Where's my?
Fun fact.
Mothership core.
Fun fact. I don't know how much Pro League you were watching, but actually, Hero once paused the game because he thought like he has some bug, but it turned out he just didn't hotkey his mothership core.
Well,
it took him like 10 minutes to figure that out.
Yeah, because it's something that you usually do so basic at the beginning of the game, like setting it up, and when it doesn't work, you think, wow.
Yeah, like why? I thought I would do that.
Considering you do that about 5,000 times a month, it's like it's
Only?
definitely something you know. Yeah, I was trying to be a week, a month. It's 5,000 a week. No, and then I couldn't do a calculation, so I went a month. That sounds nice. Once a month. There's a th at the end. So I went with the lyrics, with the lyrical nature of the argument, not with the logical flavor of the argument.
But yeah, like, see, like now Salivanth is up again because Suprotivist has not rebuilt the base and he's already fully saturated.
Yeah, Suprotivist has the stronger army and the bigger upgrades and has not used it. And he hasn't. He's just now rebuilding his base.
Yeah, Salivanth just got up, and now he has advantage.
I think he was expecting Salivanth to attack again, but Salivanth has his army immediately go back home.
Yeah, he just snipes a base and he's happy with it.
And Suprotivist should have seen it with his observer here. Suprotivist double expanding to make up for some lost time. Yeah. And Salivanth getting a bit up on upgrades now. Getting second weapon upgrade. Oh, we have a drop here that we missed. Zealot drop in the main.
Actually, 5 probes go down.
Yeah. Where's that war prism? Yeah, it got out. It's over there.
Yeah, something I wanted to say why Protoss and Terran as well, I think, seem to like Ascension to Air is because like you have that huge space to drop in the main.
Yeah.
And like it takes a while, like going between the main and natural to defend all the drops. And like pretty much every time I see a game where there's a Protoss on Ascension to Air, there is some kind of a drop.
Yeah, it lends itself. You have you also have a huge space behind here to.
So it's easy to hide.
Droppers. Yeah, and he's moving again. Salivanth, by the way, taking that 4th base, as we've seen. And preparing for another drop press, apparently. Let's see what he's cooking. He's also bringing in disruptors again. Building them back at home. Some more zealots.
Yeah.
Zealot fun.
And I'm fairly sure they have zealot legs as well, so.
Yep. They got charged. They're starting to mow down probes. 3 probes so far.
Yeah, he's targeting probes, so that's good. Like the whole army came back to deal with the war priest, but it's not there.
They're still killing. No, they're going after the zealots. He's not targeting the probes. You have very low health probes here.
Yeah, for a while he was targeting the probes, but like.
Yeah. Well, the second he stopped, it stopped dying.
Yeah, Supro actually established the 4th base. While Salivanth is taking his own a bit later.
It doesn't really have the workers to saturate that, yes? Now he starts to move them around. Salivanth moving out on the map again with his big Protoss balls. The blue ones and the yellow one, the orange one. Is it yellow or orange? What? It's a debate. Yeah. Yeah, I'm lagging as well.
I think we all felt it.
And those disruptor shots, not doing too much. They got some units at the flank, but other than that, it's pretty much Archons versus Immortals. And Suprotivist has the upgrade advantage. Some more disruptor shots not doing much, coming up against Immortals and Archons, which they do not kill. And Suprotivist taking a gigantic arm lead here.
Yeah, like the upgrades did help him a lot.
Yeah, exactly. He had that extra shield and extra armor upgrades.
Also, the disruptor shots being different now. I'm
Yeah,
not
they
sure
did
they
not-
help.
They did not, though.
Like,
Yeah,
look, they're just taking off the shields of these units, but they're not doing much
Yeah,
else.
Yeah, they
And
just
they do decent damage, but
it's not the damage they used to do when they could be just sitting in your army and then explode. This time they explode on the surface of the army. That's a huge difference. See, well, they took an immortal.
yeah,
I don't think it was.
they actually
I don't
deal
think it
with
was even enemy.
immortals pretty easily. You know that's a thing. Like, was the damage changed on disruptors?
I think it was. Let's see. No, damage remains 145 plus 55 shields. Yeah.
Okay.
No, they just changed the they changed the cooldown. They reduced the cooldown of the Nova Balls from
Yeah,
like
it seems-
21 seconds to 14 seconds.
It seems like disruptors are a lot more rapid fire now. Like, people seem to just like
Yeah.
send one after another.
Yeah, but well, they're a lot less effective. Once they don't get into the army, that cuts down on the surface that they can do damage to.
A lot of probes are
Before-
falling down on
Yep,
Suprotivist side.
Yeah. Another zealot. Run by or drop? I'm not sure. No,
Run
it looks
by.
like
I
a
think it
drop.
was oh, maybe a drop. Okay, maybe a drop.
Yeah, the,
I just saw them running into the base. I think they were like warped in front of the base.
No, yeah, the warp prism is right here. Yep. So Suprotivist very much behind on workers, and he hasn't really used his army advantage before. So Salivanth getting to use these expansions without any damage at all, and now expanding for a 5th base. Yeah, and Salivanth focusing on only on weapon upgrades. Only now, almost getting level 1 shields. Sorry, armor. He was also moving into some air Protoss. Why isn't it? It's not jumping. It's not jumping.
What's happening?
I'm trying to jump to the to where he's building the starports, and it's not jumping. Anyway, Suprotivist.
Just more probes
Sending a
by
few,
another zealot harass.
Yeah, it's another zealot harass. And now he's finally jumping over Salivanth's base here. Making a lot of use of his upgrade advantage. But looks like Salivanth will clean this up, and Suprotivist way down in army. When workers, way down in workers. He has one mining base that's not saturated. 2 oversaturated bases. He's now moving his probes. I'm still trying to find where this damn starports, stargates, star thingies, the ship. Oh,
Here
there
they are.
Here they are.
Yeah, you should be able to click on them.
He's not using them so far. He's building another one and a fleet beacon. But
So what's it gonna be with the fleet beacon?
don't know.
Does the sky to switch? That would be interesting.
Yeah, well, he has the economic advantage to do that. Just that.
Yeah,
He has
chaos.
enough
Chaos.
carriers, and now we can see if they if they start with some interceptors.
I
As far
wonder-
as I recall, they.
Yeah, I wonder
start
if he's
with four
gonna make a
interceptors.
mothership as well.
Oh.
Like we haven't
Let's ask
seen
him to.
seen
Please,
mothership.
please,
actually.
sure. Please do mothership. We want to see. And do some recall.
Huh?
We want to see.
Huh?
Please.
Huh?
Please, thank you. Bye bye. Yeah. Getting some pylon scouts on
Yeah,
the
it's
map.
a spotting pylon.
Pylon scout. I like to use pylon scout. It's funnier than spotting pylon. Yeah, they begin with 4 interceptors.
Ah.
So yeah, that cost difference. It's 20 minerals.
And look, Salivanth is taking another base while also being maxed out. And Sapper is stuck on his 4.
Yeah. Well, he has the probes to saturate. Look at this this saturation. 35 out of 16. These probes are getting in each other's way. Yeah, because it's ready to immediately saturate this thing. Suprotivist 5th expansion is threatened by 2 zealots. 2, count them. 2 zealots. And, yep. It doesn't get that cancel. Could have got that with a couple more zealots. We've done nicely. No, now he's bringing them in. I'm wondering if he's just trying to clear out some supply. I didn't see if those zealots were already here or were they.
No, a
Yes,
mothership.
we.
Mothership.
Yep. We have our mama. Mama. Are you my mommy? No, it's supposed to be Protoss. Are you my
Yeah, that's more like it.
Are you my mommy?
By the way, something that I don't